Does your shoulder joint produce a cracking sound every time you train? 13 months after shoulder surgery, Krizo's shoulder looked stable and strong on the surface, but then came the conflict. He admitted he still felt crepitus, that clicking and popping sound inside the joint that every athlete fears. By the way, if you want bodybuilding news before it hits anywhere else, hit follow right now. Crepitus can mean two different things. It can be structural, like cartilage damage inside the joint, or it can be soft tissue related. In Krizo's case, the physiotherapist explained it was most likely tendinous or myofascial, linked to tendons and fascia rather than structural. That distinction is massive because if it's structural, it could mean long-term damage, but if it's tendinous, it's annoying yet harmless. To be sure, they ran a thermographic scan. If there was hidden inflammation or a pathological process, the scan would reveal temperature changes. The results came back clean. No abnormal heat, no signs of inflammation, nothing structural to worry about. The sound might be there, but the danger wasn't. Still, the examination had to continue. Resistance tests, abductions, rotations, every movement could reveal weakness. The outcome was surprising. His operated shoulder actually tested slightly stronger than the other side. The explanation was simple. Months of focused rehab had made that side more conditioned, while the healthy shoulder never needed the same targeted training. The conflict flipped. Instead of worrying about the operated side, it was now the healthy one that lagged behind. Scapular rhythm was next, the way shoulder blade moves during motion. For bodybuilding, posing depends on perfect scapular rhythm. Any restriction could ruin symmetry. Once again, Krizo passed clean, smooth and unrestricted. Clinically, the joint was declared 100%. Yet the physio didn't stop there. He applied myofascial release and even introduced Graston or scrapping therapy using specialized tools to break down tension in the fascia and soft tissue. They targeted the pecs, front delts, surrounding areas, critical zones that often restrict external rotation. On top of that, dry heat was applied to relax the tissue and increase elasticity, enhancing the effect of the therapy. After the treatment, Krizo tested his shoulder again. Posing, rotating, stretching, the difference was immediate. The joint felt smoother, freer and more mobile, as if the stiffness had been unlocked. The final verdict: Krizo's shoulder was in excellent condition. The only remnant of surgery was the crepitus, but since it was tendinous or myofascial, it posed no threat to his training or his stage performance. This visit showed how one sound inside the joint can play tricks on your mind. In the end, the crack wasn't cartilage, it wasn't danger. It was just tendons and fascia doing their thing. So the question is, if your shoulder also cracks every time you train, did you get it checked and find the root cause? Don't forget to like and share with your friends.